What's good, friends and family? Hopefully y'all can hear me pretty well. Don't worry about it, it's not working. Shelton College, shout out to y'all. Listen, give it early, well not early, but quick happy Mother's Day to all you guys, to all your mothers, to all the mothers that watch the show. Happy Mother's Day. It is American Mother's Day. Dominican Mother's Day is the 28th, so happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to my mom, my sister, everybody. So happy Mother's Day to you guys, and like I said to your moms, happy Mother's Day if your mom's still alive. If she's not, still celebrate in her memory. Shout out to y'all. So, welcome to Sunday service. If it's your first time, I am MrFlipFlop, aka Greg, aka the Chicken Guy. If you're coming back, welcome back. Dirty Workers in the building. Fred C in the building. Dirty Workers, what up? Yes, peace to the PL family. Listen, let me pull this up real quick. So, the Paradise Life events. I posted it everywhere, but May 27th, the Memorial Weekend Boat Party. July 2nd, Brazil. August 28th, the very first Paradise Life cruise, and we're going to do one every year, maybe two. And October, Halloween, Paradise Life Halloween. You already know what that is, right? So stay tuned for that. Nothing planned in between. I know everybody want to get me to go to Colombia. We'll see how that goes. So stay tuned for that. Catch you in the comments. Sophia Felix, how you doing? Good morning, my brother. How are you? Happy Mother's Day to your mom. Yes, appreciate you, Sophia Felix, and you as well. And appreciate you, sis. Steve-O in the building. What's good, brother? Kyle Hardy, salute Capo. Paradise Life is definitely in the building. Shout out to all you guys. CAB, what's good? Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm looking for a good game. I cannot wait for this game. This might be the best game of the playoffs. I'm excited. I'm not actually rooting for either one of them, but I'm just looking to see some very good basketball. So I will actually just be rooting for good basketball today. I'm leaning more towards Boston because Tatum's a dog, but Embiid never been out this round, so he has something he has to prove, and he's the MVP. So I'm expecting a really good fucking game, real talk. So I'm just like excited because I just know it's going to be a really good basketball game. Just Driz, what's good with you? Joanne, what's good with you, man? K Corper in the building, Glenn Johnson, King's Restaurant. Just got a little red cup here with my man Dave. I made a promises about it. I won't be getting toasty, so none of that. Celtics, Denver wins. I like Denver. Yeah, see, hey. Let me tell you something. This game's gonna be good. I'm excited because I like good. I like good sports. Definitely football, but definitely love a really good competitive basketball game. I think today's gonna be one of the better games we've seen in a long time. So I'm excited. Jesse Short, Chi-Town in the building. What's good? Do you have your luggage tags? Yes. Oh, but thank you, Jesse. Let me right into the commercial. So at FlipFlop, we have the luggage tags, Paradise Life luggage tags. Okay, just got them in. Shout to Murder Mix. Shout to all the guys, Loco, Mace, Philly, Dave BX, Easy, Free, Josh, ATL in the building, all in Jersey, hanging out in Atlantic City. So if you're in Atlantic City, they are tearing Atlantic City up right now, just so you know. So we got the red joints, Paradise Life, passport holders, all right. Cash Flight Now families, you already know. And we got the normal joints, the leather. So if you want the regular brown leather, or you want the red leather, we got it. And we got the luggage tags, all here at FlipFlop. All here at FlipFlop. So yes, we have it on deck. Thank you, Jay Shaw, for remembering that. Mama Flip in the building. Happy Mother's Day to you. Dirty Worker said John Moran suspended from all Memphis activities. Yeah, yo, bro, listen. I want to speak on John Moran for 1 second. 1 second. Ja is the epitome of what all these kids are nowadays. Ja's a kid to me. These kids care more about clout, care more about being seen, care more about the gram than they do about success. Hey Beth, how you doing, love? Ja worked all his life to be in this position. He's going to be the first person ever to go back to the hood from the NBA. Okay? Literally, he's going to be the first person ever to go back to the hood. I made a comment today on one of the Instagram posts. Y'all just don't like being a millionaire. I can't understand it, but maybe there's people that just are afraid of being millionaires. Maybe he's one. He doesn't want to be a millionaire. Listen, who am I, or better yet, who is Ja's dad not to tell him to stop what he's doing? I'm not getting involved. You like posting with guns, you like showing guns everywhere you go, you want to pow pow, ping ping, boop boop, pew pew, that's on you, bro. You don't want $75 million, $90 million? Cool. That's your prerogative. And then what also has to be said, besides his dad not being a father and telling him to cut that shit out, what about the friends that are with him? What about the dudes that are recording, not realizing that's their meal ticket? Watch the people you keep around you, because some of them are only with you for the ride until the wheels fall off. And when the wheels fall off, they go. I'll talk to you later. LJ, what up? Angry Bus Driver, what's good with you? P-Man in the building. Gary Mack, what up? Happy birthday to all the happy Mother's Day to all the baby mamas. Safi, what's good with you? Well, Derek Coleman did the same thing to a point. Not as bad as Ja's doing it. So look, today we're talking about tough times, and the reason this came up, right? I'm gonna tell you I got some. So the reason this came up, I was having a conversation. You know we have great conversations here at the bar. So you ever come to FlipFlop? It's not just wings. We have some dope ass combos. Take my. Okay. Tough times make tough people. Now the way it came up, right? I'll tell you how it came up. Let me turn this down some. I was just sitting there kicking it, and I was like, damn, I've been through some shit. Like, I've been through a lot, you know? And when you think about it, compared to what I've been through to where I'm at, are like worlds, it's like another galaxy to where I'm at now compared to where I'm from and what I've been through. So some of you say, oh, Greg, you're always saying Southside this. Yeah, it's cool. It may not mean nothing to you. But like I said, my man Fox was on the live the other day, last Sunday. Most of the dudes that where I'm from are dead or in jail. Don't have passports, ain't never left the block. So I'm living for them. You know what I'm saying? The ones that ain't make it out. And at the end of the day, I've suffered a lot of trauma from a very young age. And Jesus, if I can't tell you that I'm proud of myself. So, you know, I have this amazing confidence, self-confidence, which my dad and my granddad definitely installed in me. And to the point of a little bit of arrogance, right? Maybe a little bit of arrogance sometimes. But then I sat and thought about it. Why shouldn't I be fucking arrogant from what I come from? Why shouldn't I be proud of myself for making it out of that situation, those situations, that lifestyle that most dudes don't make it up, that lifestyle that Ja Morant wants to act like he wants to be part of? Why shouldn't I be arrogant? Why shouldn't I be happy that, damn, I'm still alive? Damn, I'm able to be on an island and I can't swim. Maybe instead of someone looking at me saying, man, that guy's arrogant, maybe someone should say, damn, that motherfucker made it. You know? I'm a tough motherfucker. You know why? Because I went through some tough shit. Now, would you care about me if mentally I was broken? Because the shit I went through could break a lot of people. Physically I was broken because the shit I went through could break a lot of people. But it made me tougher, made me stronger. Everything you go through makes you stronger. The only problem we have in life is we get stuck. And we get stuck in the mud, quicksand, and we don't want to move. And remember, just because you're moving don't mean you're progressing. All right? The problem with us as human beings, God gave us choice. You can choose to be stagnant. You can choose to be okay with your life, to be satisfied. You can choose to be like, I'm good. Always remember this line I'm about to say right now, because I said it to somebody the other day, and they went crazy on the phone, and I was like, it's one of my liners, but damn, I didn't know it was that good. Nobody ever went uphill on purpose. I'm going to say it again. Nobody ever went uphill on purpose. In order for you to get out that quicksand, that mud, out that rut, you got to go uphill. And you got to want to go uphill. You got to want to do better. You got to want better for yourself. I know me. I wanted better for myself my whole life. When my dad told me, you from here, but you don't act like you from here, at first I didn't really understand that. I didn't really understand what he said. I was a kid. I didn't grasp it. It wasn't until later on when I was sitting there in corporate meetings around millionaires on yachts. And I ain't talking about now, I'm talking about back home before I ever had a passport. I'm dealing with Fortune 500 motherfuckers. And I'm having conversations, and I heard those words that I fucking hate it. He talks so well. I speak English. No one knew where I was from. No one could tell where I was from. And I tell you guys, when I brought some of my friends with me, I would tell them, pull your pants up, say yes sir, no sir. I'm gonna take you someplace that we not allowed in. But I'm allowed in. We're gonna show you some class. You know? So at the end of the day, when I was sitting there and thought about it, that's what made this live. I've been through a lot of shit, so some of you been through some shit. But you don't let it break you, don't let it fold you. I'm 10 toes down all day. And I'm proud of you for making it, and I'm proud of myself for making it. I get a lot of messages, almost every day. And I appreciate all you guys, by the way. Every single message I appreciate, even if I don't respond right away. I respond to the messages. If you send me a message about a positive message, I may not respond right away. But if you ask a question, of course I respond right away, obviously. I just like to read the messages. I have a lot of messages too. But don't think I'm not reading and thank you for the words. Some of you in this live right now have sent me messages and I'm like, man, that meant a lot to me. People telling me, man, you the reason we travel. You everybody looks towards you, looks up to you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Because you ain't got to watch me. But at the end of the day, the person you see in front of you, the person that you know and love, or for you guys that dislike me, hate me, whatever it is, I've been through so much. I'll never say I deserve something, but I deserve everything I got. Because I worked for this shit. I want to give a huge shout to Bo Rakes. We weren't able to do a live together, but we sat here, like I said, at FlipFlop, you can say have some major conversations. And we just had a long conversation. Me, him, my man, Mr. Bond, we're kicking it. And I'm going to tell you guys something about Bo. As much as he gets on my nerves, right? I love that guy. He's the closest thing to a brother besides my brother. Okay, and I'll tell you what. The reason we get along so well is because our stories are so similar. Like even when I read his book, I told him, after chapter 3, I was like, I hit him, I said, bro, I feel like I'm reading my life story, except the New York version. And we've been through a lot of the similar things. And one thing about him is, he don't take no fuck shit. You ain't gotta agree with what we say all the time, And at the end of the day, I was telling him, we was having this conversation, and I told Mr. Bond, I told somebody else, I said, I know three people that you could drop them anywhere in the world and they're gonna make it happen. I'm one. My homie Terrell's another one, who I have no idea where he's at now. He might be in the jungles of Vietnam, but he's making money in Vietnam, wherever he is. I don't know where he's at. But Terrell's the only motherfucker who called me one day, hey bro, I'm over here doing it. He always finds a way. And Bo Rakes. No matter where you put us on this world, we're gonna find a way, we're gonna find something. This man is doing so many damn projects. I'm the hardest working man as a super. This man's got millions of projects going on. Not millions, but a lot of projects. I've got small projects going on, but this dude's got huge projects going on. Multiple. And I'm proud of him. But at the end of the day, some people will say, you're lucky. Ain't no luck to none of this shit. I worked hard for it. I earned it. When everyone else was doubting, when everyone else was snickering, when everyone else was saying he can't do it, he gonna fail, I kept going. That's what you should do. Okay? At the end of the day, this business right here, I was told was not gonna make it. I am pretty much the #1 spot on the North Coast, whether you want to believe it or not. Shout to all other businesses. I mean, the only business in this town that has not copied off of me is King's. Shout to Ray. Ray does his own thing. He literally will do his own fucking thing. If you do something he don't want to do, what you do. So shout to Ray. That's my guy. And Jolly Roger. Those are the only two places that the three of us, we don't copy nobody. We do our own thing. We each got our own situation. And all three are staples in the town. Even before Ray got there, Rumble was there. But now Ray got that shit at another level. Now you know, King's Rumba, everybody, you have to go there. You have no choice but to go there. Absolutely. Jolly Roger, staple in the town. Everybody goes there. Flip-flop, everybody goes there. So it's like, or here, excuse me, I'm present sense. So we built these brands and kept these brands going, but everybody said I couldn't do it. I did it. Then what happened? Everybody copied. Even the ones who said I couldn't do it, they would copy it. Paradise Life, what you see right behind you. See that Paradise Life? Listen, I'm not saying this to be a jive turkey and a shuck and jive you. I don't know where I just got them words from out of nowhere, but it's cool. We are the #1 travel and networking movement in the world. In the world. There's nobody like us. There's other groups with more numbers. There's other groups with maybe more money, but they're not like us. We travel the world. We have someone in almost every single country. You could call me and pick a country. We got somebody over there for you. People see each other in the malls, in the airports, different countries. Their Paradise Life shit don't even know each other. Now they've been friends for life. We had some defectors in Paradise Life. Paradise Life is about maybe 1,000 now, actual members, and a bunch of affiliate members, guys who are not actually in the group, but they rock on the trips with us, which is cool. Some people don't actually want to be in the group, but they want to be part of us, part of the movement. Remember, it's still a movement. We had some detractors, dudes who wanted to start their own grooves, do their own parties. That's cool, do your thing, but it just won't be this. See, my biggest thing is, out of some of the detractors, and I'll tell you from a personal standpoint, thank God for Paradise Life, because it introduced all these guys together that never knew each other. So some of the detractors were dudes who met through Paradise Life and decided to detract. Unfortunately, a couple of them were very good friends of mine that didn't even know these other dudes they rocking with. But I didn't say that. I got mad at first. I was very mad at first when it happened. Because I was like, wait a minute, bro, you my man. I know you for umpteen years. And you rocking with this clown over here? All right, cool. But then I had to swallow my pride and say, you know what? Maybe he wasn't your man from the jump. Cool. Let all the detractors go start their little groups and do their little shit. It's not going to change. But I still rock, stay hello to them, we still rock out. I hang with them. But I just know I can't fuck with them. Not all of them, few of them. But I say that to say this. I built FlipFlop. It's a brand. I built Paradise Life. It's a brand. Blue Magic, I stamp it, I put my name on it. And look where we at now. Compared to this little boy from Southside Jamaica who was just running around during the crack era fighting every day. No direction. I had good parenting. I ain't gonna say, never gonna sit there and say I didn't have good parenting. It's just I was a product of my environment. My environment was violence. My environment was drugs. My environment was fucking 80s, 90s crack era. If you know anything about it, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, they made documentaries about it. It was fucking harsh. And it was fucking tough. Okay? And those tough times broke a lot of people. They broke a lot of motherfuckers. I didn't break. Still here. Sometimes I shed a tear because I was like, damn, I really went through those things. You know? My life ain't perfect now, but it's way better than it used to be. It's way better than it was. You know? I got when the roosters start. I'm up before the roosters. When the roosters start, all that crap they doing, I'm like, can't be mad at that. Better than gunshots. Some of y'all are like, I'd rather the rooster than some gunshots. Let me catch up on his comments. Yeah, Jaron has some terrible friends. That's just a lack of leadership. Tyler in the building. Will E. Smooth, what's good, brother? Thank you, Mama Flish. I'm proud of you too. Just Driz, you should absolutely be proud of yourself. Folk that understand where you came from can appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, and you know what? I had to think about that. It's not. It's deserved arrogance. I deserve to be arrogant. Now, not disrespectfully, and I'm not arrogant to you, but I deserve to be a little arrogant because of what I've been through and how I survived. I survived. I literally should have a shirt. I made it. I survived Southside. Like that's the wild. I should have make it. Shirt alert, someone make a shirt, I survived Southside.
Thank you so much.
Joe, appreciate it. Gil in the building, what's good? Beach Viking in the building. Chicken burrito, shout out to us. You already know 215 in the building. Yes, like I said, happy Mother's Day to everybody. And to all you guys, happy Mother's Day to your mothers. If she's not around, keep her in your prayers and your thoughts. Happy Mother's Day to her anyway. King Sam in the building. Blade Runner, what's good? King Sam in the building. Shout out to Queen Sam, much love to her. Miguel Torres in the building. Alex, what's good with you? My brother Alex. FlipFlop is number one, appreciate you. Good time, Greg. Hey, good time, Greg, aka Secret Service Greg. I'm serving up some job turkey. Gil, appreciate the super chat, my brother. Thank you very much. Hey, Gregor, you know, everywhere we go, we bump into each other. I mean, you know what's funny? It's you, Jay Clyde, Barber's World, Jesus Christ. I don't know where I got bumped into Barber's World. Most of the time, I'll be seeing Chicken Effect here and there. But I might bump into Barber's World like every country I go to. But you definitely, you Greg, you and Jay Clyde, I see y'all all the time. But certain dudes, I can be in the country and hey, what's up, where you at? But it's dope though, because we get to really kick in and see everybody, have a good, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's a blessing to be in that position, to be able to tell Gregor to say, I see you every country I go to. For my man yesterday, shout out my man Yayo. Yeah, excuse me, not Yayo. AKA Senior Tranquilo. Y'all know I say Yayo. He even said, he's like, man, you a world traveler, man. I said, bro, I'm just doing it for the people that can't do it. Like, honestly. I tell you guys, I get my magnets. Every country I go to, I get my souvenirs. I'm about to get my money. I got my Cuba money framed. I'm about to get my Thai money framed. You know, I'm about to get, she said she's going to do it on Monday for me. I'm going to get my Thai money framed. You know, because these are places, I don't know. Maybe I may not see ever again. Who knows? Maybe that tsunami hits and I'm just out of here. I'm just joking, but John Moran with her. Yeah. Oh, that's his comment he made after March 15th. John's an asshole. But I'm proud to be able to say, man, like, I did not let none of that shit break me. And it could break a lot of people. My goal. You know, y'all wonder why I suffer from depression here and there. Y'all wonder why, you know, I am the way I am, the aggressiveness I am with. I heard Suge Knight make a great comment. And it's something that I really agree with. I look forward to the characters. Suge said, whenever you heard I was aggressive, it's because I was matching someone else's aggressiveness. But I had to be more aggressive. And I was like, could have said it better myself. You know, I'm gonna match your aggressiveness, but I'm gonna be more aggressive in every situation. You know, I try not to be aggressive, but at the end of the day, that's where that aggressiveness comes from. I got to out-aggressive you. You know what I'm saying? So, because I try not to be aggressive, I try. You know, I'm non-violent, none of that. But at the end of the day, that aggressiveness comes from the situations I've been through. Toast to you, Dave. Appreciate you. Jesse said, I agree, I've been over the island. Your spot has great prices, food service, and nice vibe. Hey, thank you, Jesse. And I appreciate all y'all support the spot. Let me tell you something. I've got some new staff in here with training, and some of them are the bomb. Like, I'm very excited for you guys to get back down here when it's busy. Some of the staff, you know what, I train the staff, I try to get them all in order. Some of them have really impressed me. I don't know if they're trying to do it just because they want to be hired, but they've really impressed me. So we'll see what happens. I heard some more businesses closed because there's no staff, man. It's crazy out here. But at the end of the day, before I pat myself on the back again, I want to give you guys a shout. Each and every one of you watching this video right now, you survived those tough times. Even if it was the littlest thing, the biggest thing, whatever you thought you couldn't survive, whatever mental anguish you're going through, whatever trauma you're holding on to, just remember, you survived it. You're still here, still breathing. No matter how traumatic it was, and I'm not going to downplay your trauma. No matter how traumatic it was, you survived it. You're tougher now because of it. It may stick in your head, it may haunt you, it may bother you every day. You may need counseling, you may need therapy, but you survived it, you're still here. There's a lot of people that would have quit. There's a lot of people that would have offed themselves because it was too much to bear. Trust me when I tell you. Joe said, I visit family, Puerto, Plata every January 5th. Appreciate it, Joe. Definitely pull up, Joe. Sosua and Pop Forever. What's good with you, baby? So what's up, MrFlipFlop? Sosua forever. I actually got to like Sosua and Pop because of you and Taylor Made, Richard's Methods, Cooking with King, KV, and many more. Appreciate that, brother. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. And shout out to you. At the end of the day, just remember, you woke up this morning, you still breathing. You're tougher than you think. Even if you think you're weak. Even if you think you're weak. You're tougher than you think. At the end of the day, there's a lot of people that gave up, that just quit. You're still here, you're still going, you didn't quit. Edgar Diaz, good morning, brother. Las Vegas Sports Talk, who's good with you? How you doing, brother? So yeah, that's kind of like the brunt of what I'm feeling today, what I've been feeling the past couple of days. And I want to say to you guys, just know that nothing you're going through is the end. I read a quote, and you know I love quotes. I read a quote, and I don't want to get all biblical with y'all, but it's something from the Bible. It's not a Bible quote. The quote said. The quote said. God did not remove the sea. See, he parted the Red Sea for Moses. He didn't move the sea. He parted it. So whatever you going through, God gonna see you through it.
No, nunca.
You ain't gotta be religious to understand that. God didn't move the sea for Moses. He parted it so Moses could go through it. So whatever you're going through, you're gonna get guided through it. Like I always say, you heard me say in my other lives previously, when you got, even I've done it myself. So who am I to judge? When you guys are like, why me? Why me, God? Or why me? Why am I going through this? Well, who do you want to go through? Who do you want to call on your phone and say, I want them to go through this? Why me? Who is it? Pick somebody on the phone, but you want to go through what you're going through. You got to go through it. It's just part of the process. I know some of y'all don't want to hear that shit. I know some of y'all are saying, F this process, F this nonsense. This is the process. It is what it is about. Life is a process. Life is not about you go to where you want to go this way. You don't just go straight where you want to go. It's twists and turns, it's curves. Listen, it's roadblocks. It's a whole bunch of shit. And once you realize that, and once you realize that life is fucking hard and it's going to get harder and harder, and even when it gets easy, it's going to go back to hard again. And what you're going to do is you're going to sit there and say, well, everything was good. It's going to get bad again, it's going to get worse, and it's going to get better. That's what life is.
I hate her.
Every single time you think it's good, it'll come back down on you real quick, because you didn't appreciate it. I want to say something to all you guys that are religious. You know the biggest problem with religious people? You pray for something, and you pray for something, and you pray for something. You ask God, you say, please God, please God, please God. You ask Him. You're on your knees every day. I've done it. And when you get it, you stop praying. When you get it, you forgot why you got it. Don't stop. Say thank you. Pray to keep it. Whatever it is. Listen, I have no problem. I'm not getting religious with y'all. I'm never gonna push my religion around. I'm on my knees twice a day, praying. I'm on my knees, hands down. I have no qualms in saying that. I don't care what you think about it. If you're gonna believe, if you believe in anything, believe in something. Okay? Everyone believes in something. Because if you don't believe there's a God, you believe there's no God. So you believe in something. So I never want to hear everyone, you need, in order to live, to be alive, you believe in something. If you are using drugs, you believe in the drugs. Whatever it is. So if you don't believe in God, then you believe there is no God. That's all. You believe in something? Don't tell me you don't believe in nothing. Don't tell me. That's all I'm gonna say. So whatever you believe in, just understand that you believe in something. Believe in something. Because that's just what it is. Let me catch up on these comments. DJ Ben Logo, what's good? I'm sorry I missed your comment, brother. Free Society said I need some Sosua therapy. Pull up soon. What's else?
Okay.
Uncle Rob, what's good? Shout out to Yoga. Las Vegas, I can't, excuse me, fix my shit. I can relate. Went through war in Iraq and divorce and homeless. Look at me now, able to come now, see you and shit. Hey, brother, let me tell you something. Thank you for your service, number one. Thank you, all you guys who give the service for the United States. And what you just said, what you went through. You said went through war in Iraq, a divorce and homeless. Let me tell you something. I'm proud of you. If you ain't proud of yourself, I'm proud of you. You know why? Because a lot of people would have folded in that situation. A lot of people would have given up. That's the biggest thing what this live is about today. Because I myself have been at that point of man, F this shit. I'm done. But you know what? Then I say to myself, those little ones that depend on me, I can't be done. Those people that send me messages every day telling me how I changed their lives, I can't be done. Because that means a lot to me, by the way. Those people that I do my I hate the word charity. The charitable work I do, they depend on me. I have too many people that depend on me to give up for me.
You know how it is.
Even if they don't like me, they depend on me. ¿Cuánto es?
4.425.
Yeah, but guys, I can't give up. And then there's no way. I don't care how many of those negatives, what is it, suicidal thoughts you have. I can never kill myself. First off, I look too good. Sorry, I did. And happy Mother's Day, Beth. I'm sorry.
That's right, that's it.
I look too good to kill myself. Number one. That's really the thing. Like, if you look good, like you can't kill yourself. And I gotta go to heaven.
That's like a great
To
gift.
kill yourself, you go to purgatory. That's what I was told.
Good for you.
I gotta go to heaven. All right. I've done a lot in my life. When I get to what they say, the pearly gates, whatever you want to say, they gonna have a big old book like this. Hold on.
My boss was like, "Are you working today?" Mother's Day.
This you?
Yeah, you did it right.
This you?
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
like, yeah, that's me.
Right.
With the little glasses on. Go to the other side of the book, mofo. 1 second. You did that? I'm just saying, can you get to the other side of the book, please? He gonna be like, there's only this many pages left. That's the side I need you to look at. I need you to look at that side. You're gonna be like, okay. Oh, you did okay. Then you gonna go, what about this? I'm over here dropping shit. But you know, I can honestly say, and I'm rambling, I apologize. I can honestly say, every single thing I've been through led me here. So no, I won't change it. Was it tough? Would I wish it on anyone else? Nope, I wouldn't. It was difficult. I actually went through a lot of stuff so my kids' lives could be easier. Their lives are easier. They don't have to worry about the things they have to worry about. They don't have to deal with the stuff I have to deal with. At the end of the day, I help so many people. Is it because I'm trying to get to heaven? No, not really. It's not the reason I'm doing these things. I'm doing it because my heart is good, my heart is pure. I was doing it when I was doing bad. When I was doing negative shit, I was still helping people. I do it because when I was down, someone helped me. When I didn't have food, someone fed me. When I didn't have a place to stay, someone gave me a place to stay. So I pay it forward. Even when I do it, I don't ask somebody for their back. I pay it forward. And I hope they pay it forward. Because if one of us reaches 3 people, and those 3 reach 6, and those 6 reach 12, it just keeps going and going and going. Yeah, you're gonna get 3 or 4 that don't give a shit. They gonna take your help and just say F it. Cool, there's nothing wrong with that. They weren't built to pay it forward yet. But most people pay it forward. We reach a lot of motherfuckers. And that's what I'm about. Trying to change lives as much as I can. Appreciate that, yo. Sosua said, if Sosua Beach plan comes to reality, we'll know get a kiosk at the new place where you move to FlipFlop. My business is fine. I'm not worried about the beach. Sosua Pop forever. If you know, it's been almost 20 years of the same beach stuff. They are definitely doing construction on the highway. The highway part behind the beach is definitely construction going on. Has nothing to do with the beach. They ain't move no sand, and FlipFlop has nothing to do with the beach. So I'm good. Like I said, I'm not really worried about any of that. Yeah, definitely appreciate all the veterans. Appreciate all you guys. He said almost did, but I had to pull out and get. Listen, that's right. That's 100% right. It's easy to give up. Listen, turn your value up. It's easy to give up. That's the easy shit. Hey, give up right now. It's over. Hey, I give up. That's easy. What makes you tough in the hard part is sticking with it. It's to keep going. That's the hard part. That is the motherfucking hard part.
It's scary.
Part in my French and my Portuguese. That's the motherfucking hard part. To keep going. That's why you're a winner. That's why everyone who gives up is jealous of you. That's why my entire life, guys, all this hate and shit didn't start now. Didn't start because of YouTube. Well, it hit me my whole motherfucking life. You know why? And I'm gonna share the story with me and Bo. Bo said this shit, it was so fucking funny. Like I said, we got similar stories. Bo was talking about when kids played the dozens. I hated playing the dozens, I always lost. I'm a little kid with a white mother in the crack era. The only white people on my block besides my mother was crackheads. So imagine the distance I got. So Bo even said he had to go home and practice playing the dozens. I did too. I had to practice. I knew how to fight. All I did was want to fight when when people dissing each other. So I learned how to play the dozens. I'm not gonna say practice. I actually practice. I would watch Eddie Murphy Raw. Like I'll be practicing. Listen to what's the dude from Sanford and the Son? My dad had his record. I go listen to his old records for jokes and shit. His name not Sanford. What was his name? The dude from Sanford and the Son. My dad had his records. Go listen to old comedy records and shit. I had to practice the dozens. Then I got good at the dozens. Because all you could say was white boy. That's pretty much all you could say. And my clothes was dingy. But I could come at your ass. Come play. And now I'm winning the dozens. Now you want to fight. But I can fight too. So at the end of the day, you played the dozens. I didn't want to play dozens back then. Then when I got good at it, now we got to fight. Well, now I'm whip your ass. Now you mad. You know when they go, ooh, that's when you won. Some of y'all sitting like, oh yeah, I remember that. That's when you won the dozens. When the whole class or the whole crowd go, oh, that's when you won the dozens. And I won a lot. So the hate was never new to me. I tell you, when I walk in a room, since I was a little kid, man, I walk in a room, it's what it is. Listen, anyone in my family can debate this if you want. I'm the most beloved kid in my entire family, both sides. White side of my family, black side of my family adored me, both sides. They may not like my mother. They may not like that about my mother and my father. They may not like that. But they all adored me. They all fucked with me. Hands down. So at the end of the day, anything I've done, anywhere I've been, I got attention. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one. I'm not the attention seeker. You guys see we out Paradise Life, we 40, 50 deep. You see me in the back. I want my guys to have fun. I'm not an attention seeker. Never been. I get attention naturally, so I don't need to seek it. You feel me? But I've been getting hate since I was a kid. Oh, he plays the dozens well, and he can fight. We don't like him. Let's jump him. I got jumped more than I had one-on-ones because I can fight. And at the end of the day, I was just an angry little kid. You know? Then you see Nick, what up? Then you see me outside. I'm a teenager. you know, I'm kind of like a boss where I'm at. Like everybody know who I am, and people hated that. I'm a little kid, but everybody respect me.
It's funny because
You know?
they have
And you see things progress. Like this hating shit ain't new to me. I just like to respond to haters. Because now we're in social media age. I don't. Back in the day, the way I responded to haters, I go punch them in their face. But we older now. We're grown. Let's get on our grown man section. Now we just talking online. I've been used to the hate. I got motherfuckers that I thought was my friends hated on me because of how I was, how I carried myself, type person I was. But they didn't understand the struggle. That's what a lot of the haters don't get. A lot of the haters just think I turned on, I put my name on this YouTube channel and I blew up and I became popular. I was already popular before any of the social media shit. Once I walked in a room, a lot of people were like, who that guy over there? You see me with girls, see me with guys. We introduced by a mutual friend. I'm good. But I never really sought popularity. It never was my thing. I just wanted to be myself. I wasn't going by, I was 6 or 7 pair of Jordans my whole life. And 4 since I've been an adult. And some people bought them shits from me. By the way, I accept gifts, thank you. I wasn't into Jordans. I wasn't buying Jordans. I couldn't afford them. I was buying sneakers that I like. I wasn't doing what everybody else. That's another thing. Another reason people hate me. I wasn't doing what everyone else was doing. If y'all went to the left and y'all over there enjoying yourselves on the left, I'm going to the right to see what the fuck going on over here. I want to see what the right is doing. I want to do my own thing. I'm a leader. I want to live my own life. I don't want to be with a follower. I don't want to be. I don't mind people following me, and I don't mind. Listen, you got to be a follower to be a leader. So at one point, I was following certain people to see what direction I wanted to go. But when I became the person I was, like when I had the self-awareness of who I was. I no longer want to follow nobody. If you say, hey, Greg, follow me over here, I'm going to go with you. But I'm also going to check up what's on that side. Always do my own thing. Every phone call I get, every time people meet up, hit me, yo, Greg, what up? All right, let me see what's up. I'll fuck with you. I've lost a lot of people. I got people I spoke to almost every day. We haven't spoken in months, maybe years. It's cool. And I'll tell you like this. As long as my man Money Rich hits me up twice, 3 times a year, says, brother, I love you, that's good enough for me. I know who fucks with me. Those people who stood by me sometimes got so jealous of the power I have or how I carry myself. And when I say power, I mean how I carry myself.
I love it.
How people listen to me.
I love it.
Before you two, like I said, when I talk, people listen. Some people get so jealous of that, they can't stand to be next to it. You know? Some people don't want to be next to power. They want to be void of power. They want to just be in their place. They want to be one of the clones. They don't want to be the person next to somebody with power, because if they can't have the power, they don't want to be nowhere near it. If that makes sense. So I've got a lot of people that I rocked with that just broke away because they were just like, I intimidated them, or it made them feel less of a person. I can't apologize for being myself. I can't apologize for Papa Charlie installing all this confidence in me, or my dad installing all this confidence. I can't apologize for that, because that confidence is what led me to survive those times. That confidence what led me to never give up. That confidence led me to where I am today. That confidence led me to change my entire life around. My entire life.
There's going to be some type of
It led me to say, Greg, change your life.
Something really
change your life. Matter of fact, I'll tell you, it's a stupid joke, but it's a funny joke. You know, you drive by or you go by and the guy say, change. Every time they say that, I go back to my mantra I said to myself one day, change your life. That's what I do. I have no idea why.
But it's going to happen.
It's just funny.
It can fucking happen in a week from
Charlie B outside, what's good with you? Appreciate you, brother. Excuse me. Polo in the building. Said thanks for giving me a shout out talking my ride. I appreciate you, Polo. You know that, brother. Chris Corky, how you doing, love? In the building. Shout out to you, Chris. Exactly. Shout to King's Restaurant and Nightlife. It's definitely in the heart, with or without. You already know it. P Key 80, excuse me. Let me mess your name up. We'll be in Sosua this month from the 25th to June 1st. Staying at Finley Blue. Definitely gonna come check you out. How much for more? To hit me on the side. The boat, I got it's the same price. $130 including beer and food. Same price. I haven't changed the price in 4 years, excuse me. Same price. Hit me up though, I'll be here. Gary Mack, show the new waitress or do I? Oh no, yeah, you gotta come see him.
You can't fucking put nuclear weapons.
Chief just in the building. Have you ever ate a restaurant called La Catalina? Yes, very good. Right out, it's between Montiano and Puerto Plata. Yes, very good restaurant. Up on the mountain, you overlook the whole city of Puerto Plata. Pete Key said first time. Definitely pull up, brother. Definitely pull up. Pete Jack in the building. Cali in the building. What's good with you? Look at the good things in the book you did for the world. Good people recognize good people. That's a fact, Pete Jack. That's a fact. And that's what I said. At the end of the day, man, I'm living such a positive life. And no matter what anybody thinks or says about me, my life is way different than it used to be. And all I care about is helping. I'm a servant. That's all I am, as a servant. And I'm here to serve until it's time for me to go to the upper room. Remember that? Upper room. I hope I go to the upper room. They be like, elevator go up, elevator go down. Only some of y'all remember that. King Do Much, what up? Blessed morning. Go pull up today if you can get myself together. No problem. Tell people I'll be here. I'm waiting for this game to start. This game. Oh man.
Right, yeah.
Red Fox, thank you, Red Fox.
Wow.
Yeah, I went and got the Red Fox album, put it on the record player. You know, yeah, there was no comedy albums back then. Eddie Murphy had a comedy album. Like, I'm listening to comedy albums to learn how to play the dozens. And Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Red Fox cursed like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
My dad had a wicked record collection. Music, R&B, disco. Then he had the comedy joints. I go throw them shits on.
Right.
He probably kill me if he go out through them.
She done made shit work at retail, yeah.
All good earn money. Ralph in the building, Bodega Boys, Paradise Life. What's good with you? Randy said, I love Catalina. Yeah, Catalina dope. No, it's cool. Also, Mi Bohio, which is down. So, all right. So, Catalina's up. All right, going up the mountain. And right after that, inside of Star Hills, is Mi Bohio. Very nice restaurant. So, my mother there for her birthday. It's almost the same vibe, except not the view. A little less pricier. They're both kind of pricey, a little less pricier. But Catalina's a sight to see. I like. I haven't been. Matter of fact, I haven't been to Catalina. Maybe I'll go to Catalina soon. I haven't been in a while. But Catalina's nice. Like I said, up the mountain, you see the whole Puerto Plata. Then you got Mi Bohio, which is a really nice spot, and that's down right after the entrance to Catalina. So that's pretty dope. They got some dope spots. Some dope spots. Dom Davis, what's good with you, my brother? Yeah, Fred C. Red Fox. Yeah, they said it. Red Fox, Richard Pryor. I listened to the extra. This is how old I am. Got the album. Put it on the thing. Played the record. Telling you. So at the end of the day, that's how I learned how to play the dozens. Listening to Red Fox albums and Richard Pryor albums. Then I got crazy with it, you know. Yeah, Joe, but I ain't got that type of money. I ain't got helicopter money, my guy. You can, Joe, but I don't have helicopter money. So I will drive up there. The way my bank account works, it don't got the helicopter money. Yeah, I got drive up the mountain, purchase transmission money. I ain't got a helicopter. The wings ain't sounding like that. Don, I know I'm gonna see you soon, brother. Definitely pull up. Yeah, so you know we got the Memorial Weekend party. Big shout to Marv Gotham. Big shout to Cortland. Big shout to Big Tigger, EJ Envy. My boat party is on Saturday, 27th, and then Big Tigger and their parties on Sunday. So I'm handling their party for them. As I've done the past couple of years. I'm definitely gonna pull up to their party at Lifestyles. I've been there every year. It's been dope as hell. Very dope. Definitely something to see. Nick in the building. What up, Nick? I see you over there. Dom, so the boat party is $130, includes beer and food. You can bring whatever else you want. I've kept the same price for years. I haven't changed my price. Even though the boats got more expensive, I get the volume, so I don't care. I don't need to raise the price, really. Power Success Pizza, my man Ant. What's good, baby? So yeah, Power Success Pizza pulled up on me, man. Great dude, man. We kicked it a bunch of times. Really good dude. Stay tuned. New pizza. I'm not gonna blow them up, but new pizza alert is Sosua. Stay tuned for that. That might be dope. Stay tuned for that. Well, I not might be. I know it's gonna be dope. We just gotta see. I'm not gonna blow him up. We don't know where his spot's gonna be at yet. But definitely shout out to my bro Ant. Yeah, you can pay 130 pesos. You being a little bully.
Right. All you can do is tell them.
I want to say this one more time. I want to say this one more time. So for all you people that are struggling, for all you people that feel you've been through a lot, my man, hold on. Give me a timeout. Give me a time. Javon, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna show these real quick before I put it away. So the new Paradise Life red leather passport holders. Okay, that's the new red ones.
I would do
the red
I would do the same fucking thing.
luggage tags. I didn't do leather. I just did regular. I bought leather red, and then the regular brown leather. Regular brown leather. That's the original. Get them in flip-flops. So I want to say something. So my man Javon's in the building. Javon, I don't know if you just got here. You heard any of my conversation. Me and Javon always talk. I've been through a lot. He's been through a lot. And one thing I always tell him, we talk about is keep going. And Javon, you tell me if I'm lying. You're on this live right now. I tell you all the time, everything happens for a reason. I tell all you guys, everything happens for a reason.
It was always good seeing you, Ben.
Hey, Dave, have a good one. I'm waiting for the game. I'll be here.
So aqui,
How about it?
3 e meio para o basketball. Contigo ou não?
And he's a person I can tell you, like me and him, without giving his information away. I'll see you later. Without giving his information up. Me and him literally sit and have these conversations. And it's like, even from the jump, we started talking. I was telling him, keep going, man. Everything happens for a reason. No matter how, no matter how bad things seem, they will get better. I posted the thing about Job. You guys know I'm a huge fan of the book of Job. Because if it does anything, it tells you that it's going to be okay. Okay? Because Job went through everything. He went through, I'm not getting biblical with you, but I'm going to tell you the story if you don't know what the story is. Some of you guys probably never read the Bible in your life. No knock on that. So, God loved Job. Job was his faithful servant. We're all servants. And I forgot the name of the angel, but one of the angels said, hey, why don't you test his faith since you've given him so much? Job had a life of abundance. Family was good, nice house, had some goats, had some cows, all that good stuff back in those days. Whatever, had some sandals, air sandals, whatever you want to call them. I'm not gonna talk shit. Air sandals, he had some dope shit. And God was like, Job, you deserve everything you got. You've been faithful, you've been loyal, I love you. Keep enjoying your life. An angel whispered in God's ear, I can't remember the angel's name. And he said, hey, you ever test his faith? You've given him so much. Why don't you take some things away? See how much he loves you then. See, there's always the negative motherfuckers in your ear. That little shit, the devil and the angel on your shoulder, that's real shit. God had one too. And he was like, hey God, you think that God loves you? Start testing him. Start seeing what he does when you start fucking shit up. God said, okay, let's do it. God, you wild for that too. And God started taking things away. Taking his family away. Taking his money away. Taking his lifestyle away. And Job just kept praying. Now there was another book in the Bible where Job did get pissed off. But he was more like, not pissed off as cursing God, but he's more like, why the hell is this happening? I've done nothing but be faithful. But that was another book. But in the book of Job, he's like, hey, I don't know why you're doing this, but I know there's a reason. And he kept being faithful. He kept praying, and he kept praying, and he kept going. Every time God took something away, he just said, this is God's will. This is what he wants. It hurt. He cried. And then one day he said, God told him, I'm going to bring all your smiles back. I'm going to make everything right again. Because you've proven yourself. He showed he was loyal. He was rewarded. Again, times 3. Sometimes we go through things and we blame everybody else instead of blaming ourselves. You are the author of your destiny. Yeah, God is definitely controlling the pen, but you're the author. When you write each chapter, all God does is proofread it and decide if he's gonna publish it or not. I know I'm fucking y'all up right now, but I'm telling you, this is real shit. I live by this. You write your own story, God decides if he's gonna publish it. Can't say no easier than that. So when you write in some shit, and you did some dumb shit, and you made some dumb decisions, and when it gets published, that's your fault. You did that. You wrote it. I'm just saying. You want to go hang with the homies. You wanted to be Ja Morant Wick, throwing motherfucking guns in the air. You wrote the story. You did that. All God did was publish it. Hey, I like that story. Let's publish it. It's a good story. To teach everybody else what not to do. You laughing, Beth, but I'm serious. She's over here cracking up.
I am so with you.
But I'm serious. God, hold on. He will publish some dumb shit to show everybody else what not to do. He will definitely publish some dumb shit. He had definitely published some dumb shit for me too. So, it is what it is. Oh yes, and we got the cologne, you know that. Smitty Hustle, what's good with you? What up? Dom said, hey, grab the phone. Dom said, Flip, man, you the best, man. It's always positive energy every time I see you. You always know, my brother. You never change. Hey, look. I appreciate that, Dom. I really appreciate that. And like I said, every time someone says something like that, it means a lot to me. No, Doc, this particular angel with Job was not Lucifer. It actually wasn't. It was another angel who actually started rocking with Lucifer later. It actually wasn't Lucifer. It was one of his angels who was a de facto leader. I forgot his fucking name. I don't believe it was Lucifer, someone else. And he told him, he said, hey, you think he love you, huh? Let's test this motherfucker. Well, Smitty, at the end of the day, it's free will. It's free will. So at the end of the day, he was right. He said, you know what? Let me test him. Yeah, he loves me because he got... So that's the thing I told you guys. You love God when you got everything. Thank God, thank God, thank God. But as soon as things go bad, you go, why me? Well, who else? Who else would you have go through it? And then you on your knees praying every single day for something. I want money. I want to be rich. I want to fix my credit. I want to have a successful business. I want to have a successful career. You on your knees praying every day. And when you get it, you stop praying. See, even if you don't believe in God, let's take God out of the equation. You've willed yourself to success by praying every day, by believing in something. Let's take God out of the equation. Let's just say you don't deal with any type of religion. But because you willed yourself every single day to succeed, to get money, to fix your life, to fix your relationship, because you did that every single day, it worked. But what happens is when you get it, you stop. Now you no longer will it. You just let it flow. And you know what you do? You fuck it up. If you have the same energy when you get what you want, if you keep the same energy when you have what you want, as when you're trying to get it, it'll be good for you. It'll be good for you. You think I sit here in this damn business and gloat about my success? No, I don't gloat about my success. I worked for this shit. I prayed for this shit. I earned this shit. You think I gloat when other people don't succeed, when other businesses close or they just do bad business? No, I don't gloat. I go, if I could help them, I would. Sometimes I've reached out to other business owners and I've tried to talk to them. They don't want to listen to me. I just, okay. And when they closed or things went bad, I just said, I gave you a shout. I gotta tell y'all something too. It would stink me. He said, what I always say, you wake up, it's a great day, it's up to you to mess it up. Exactly. Ricardo said, have you ever seen the star self-destruct? It's like, yeah, Ja Morant gonna be the first motherfucker to go back to the hood. He ain't from the hood. He gonna be the first non-hood motherfucker to go to the hood from being a millionaire. He's working hard at it. I believe that Ja just doesn't want to be a millionaire. He thinks he's afraid of being a millionaire. Like they say, who wants to be a millionaire? Ja's like, not me. I want to go to the hood. I want to hang with the homies. Ja grew up in a nice home, a nice family, nice neighborhood. What Ja don't understand is, as soon as that money's going, them homies is gone. As soon as that money going, them gangbangers, them followers on IG are gone, and they're gonna call him an idiot. Let's rewind it back to me. Let's take it back to me, because I always give you my own version of what I'm talking about. So let me be Ja Morant for right now. When them two crackheads rolled up on me, and everybody's like, oh man, what? You flipped through the right thing, Flip got punked, right? Here's the opposite side to that. I whip they motherfucking ass, which is easy for me. It's the easiest thing in the world. Beating somebody's ass is the easiest thing in the world for me. So just in case you misunderstood who I am. I whip their ass. I get locked up. I lose thousands of dollars. My business suffers because people say, this little fucking gorilla thug over here running this taco stand. Right? You know what you guys say? Man, you stupid. You an idiot. You should have never did that shit and risked your business and your livelihood. That's what happens when you keep it real. When keeping it real goes wrong. But if I sat there and I held my composure and I protected my business, protected my money, protected my name, protected my family, everybody goes, what you shoulda, woulda, coulda did. And you wouldn't have did a goddamn thing. Think about how that works. But here goes Ja, trying to be cool, trying to be down with the homies. As soon as that money's gone, you know what they gonna say? Ja, you stupid. You messed up all that money to be with the homies. And the homies gonna be the one saying that. The homies gonna be like, you messed up all that bread trying to hang with us? You stupid. See how that shit works? See why I don't listen to nobody else but myself? See why I'm a leader and not a follower? Because as soon as you do something fucking stupid, the people that were cheering you on for stupidity will turn on you and say, man, that was stupid. Why'd you do that? The salmon, broccoli, y pura de papa. You understand? The motherfuckers who were cheering you on in the stupidity section of the crowd will now turn on you for being fucking stupid. Part of my French and my Portuguese. But here you go, trying to impress the crowd. I ain't never need a motherfucking cosign. I ain't never need a handshake. I ain't never to say, hey, that's my man. I don't none of that shit. I built me. From day one, I built me. Before this whole DR shit, before a motherfucking passport holder, a passport, I built me. So at the end of the day, those motherfuckers like Ja, Ja's a follower. He's an obvious follower. He's an obvious follower. His father is, and I'm gonna blame his dad too. His father didn't instill enough confidence in that man, or that young man, to teach him not to follow, teach him to lead. His father's too busy hanging with Yo Gotti, with the rappers out there in strip clubs. His father's doing the same thing, by the way. Instead of taking care of his son and telling the son that's wrong. Hey son, that's not the thing you need to be doing. Me and my son ain't spoken in months. Whatever he's mad about, I don't give a fuck. But if I see my son doing some shit, first thing I do is I call my son. I saw my son hanging in Compton, California. I ain't never been to Compton, California. I got tons of homies in Compton, and I ain't never been. I saw my son hanging in Compton, called my son. What you doing in Compton? I got friends out there, but I ain't never been there. I got a lot of homies from Compton. I ain't never been though. What are you doing there? What friends you got in Compton? Oh no, Dad, some of my friends from the Navy. We just out here kicking it. I'm cool. No issues. I'm like, all right, cool. I said, let me know, because I got some OGs out there, but at the end of the day, I still want to know what my son is doing in Compton. I've never been. I called them on that. Like, what are you doing out there? Some of his friends are from Compton. All right, cool. I don't know what you're getting into. Hopefully you're staying safe. But I'm gonna call my son, because I want to know what my son's in Compton. I never say, hey, go meet some of my homies in Compton. You know? Oh, the mother ain't, I just show you Compton. Mother ain't no picnic either, but that's not the point. The father should be making sure, instead of hanging with Yo Gotti, instead of hanging with Moneybag Yo, what's with all these Yo names? That's weird. That's a southern thing, I guess. Because Yo means I. It's weird as fuck. Anyway, I'm sorry. I get distracted. Instead of him hanging with rappers, because the daddy's hanging with rappers too. Hey son, I need you to stay off the gram. Let's delete this account. Let's delete this account. Let's stay out the strip club. That's parenting 101. I don't want to hate. Listen, I love all my kids to death. You ain't never gonna see me. Now my oldest, me and him could probably go to the club together. I'll probably bring him down. We go to he's 25. We going to the club. I can hang with him. And he never gonna embarrass me. But that's because he knows how I raised him. But if we didn't have a good relationship, I ain't hanging with my goddamn son in no club. And all my other kids, I ain't. They all way too young. By the time they old enough to go in the club, I'll be too old. I ain't hanging with your ass in no club. Better go over there with that shit. Oh, so the Angel was? I might have been wrong. I apologize. I thought it was another name. It's been a while. You probably Googled that. Thank you very much. But at the end of the day, your son, you and your son worked because you worked this hard to be a millionaire. And all you did was fuck it, and you're fucking it up. Here's what I said. Because I never want a young man like John to lose everything. Suspend him half a fucking season. Take half his pay away. So he sees what that bank account looks like when you miss all that time. And let him decide if he wants to hang with the homies or he wants to dunk a basketball. Because that shit is getting stupid now. You just did it again? This is why you need people around you that will check you in a second. So I shut my nose. If I have a woman, I want her to check me if I'm wrong. My friends, I want them to check me if I'm wrong. You know? If we go to a club and if I start a big old brawl, they gonna fight right with me. But when we done, they gonna go, motherfucker, don't you ever do that shit again. Don't you ever do that again. You doing too much. I need that. I need to know I was in the wrong. I've argued with motherfuckers, beeping my phone, yo, G, you wrong for that. All right. I don't feel what you feel, but I'm listening to you. You wrong for that, G. You wrong for doing that. You need that in your life. But he ain't got nobody to tell me wrong. Them little niggas, listen, and I'm gonna speak my mind right now, because this is how I feel. Them little niggas in that Instagram video ain't got no love for him. They riding his money wave. Why are they recording that shit? You fucking up the bag. You messing up the bag. He messing up the bag because he be an idiot, but you messing up the bag by recording it. You're not supposed to be recording that shit. Same thing as Michael Vick. They raided that crib in Virginia because they thought it was drugs being sold. Then they found dog fighting. They didn't find no drugs. Dog fighting equipment. And the house is Michael Vick's name. Michael Vick just signed a $100 million deal. You know what them dumb niggas did? Let him take the charge. Let me tell you something. If I'm me, this guy right here, flip-flop in front of you right now, and the cops come, and Michael Vick just signed a $100 million deal, I'm gonna say, hey, over here. Yep, I did everything. I choked the dog. I shot the cat. That was me. Michael Vick is clear of all charges. All me. Hey, Mike, see you in 3 years. I'm taking that. Let the $100 million man be the $100 million man. Yo, Mike, go score some touchdowns. I'm gonna go do this bid real quick. I'll be back. And make sure when I get back, my shit's straight. Make sure I got a nice little company home, 1 or 2 Benzes, my bank account stacked, and I'm with you at every game. I'm on the sideline. Good play, Mike. Just came home. I'm on the sideline. High fiving Mike Vick. What is wrong with y'all? But that's the type of friends these motherfuckers have nowadays. See, I don't know nothing about that shit. We only need loyalty. But see, the game is different now. None of these motherfucking kids is loyal. They'll tell on their grandmother. My grandmother got weed in her bra, right? They'll tell, bro. It ain't nobody built like that shit no more. We 10 toes down at all time, always. I'll take this charge so you don't. If you go back to the Ghost episode, or the Ghost series, where Method Man's free, and Method Man did the crime, his brother took the time because he knew his brother was gonna be something. What happened to Biggie? Was it C Gutter or C Rock? D Rock. D-Rock took the gun charge for Biggie. D-Rock went to prison. Let Biggie go rap. Boss, take that charge for your man. You about to be something, bro. I'm gonna go do this bid. You make it happen. Don't let me down either. Not now. Not now. Like I said, the dudes cheering in the stupid section. As soon as you fuck up, they gonna say, man, you stupid. How you messed that up? But bro, I was with you. Ain't nobody tell you to pull no gun out. What's wrong with you? You a basketball player. Let me catch up on these comments. Let me see. There you go, Javon said no log rake. Shout out to my bro Jay. Flip, let's drop him off in South Side in the Bronx for a week. He won't make it in New York. Sorry. Donnell, so all facts. You already know my brother. Look, well, all right. So Lawrence Phillips, I actually know personally know some friends of his. Rest in peace to him. People knew Lawrence Phillips was a problem coming out of high school. Lawrence Phillips had a lot of trauma, a lot of abuse in his life. He wasn't right. They covered up shit in college. Nebraska covered up a lot of shit he did. I'm not going to get into that because it's way long ago, but he did a lot of shit in Nebraska. Lawrence Phillips might have been one of the greatest running back talents we've ever seen, but never got to actually see. So everything he did, it was kind of a pattern, you know. He was a problem child from a long time, but he was so talented, everybody thought they could change him. He had problems for a long time, so that actually wasn't new. Maurice Clarett was just, I mean, he got into the thug shit after he couldn't make the NFL. Daryl said, if you're blessed getting out, why be dumb going back? But that's the point, Daryl. John was never from the hood. John ain't from the hood. John went to private school. John went to, you didn't see the whole video? Where Eminem was dissing the dude. You went to private school, Brad. Like he said, it did the whole thing on John. John went to private school. John grew up in a nice neighborhood. But he wanted to be a thug. That was weird. You know what's weird? All right, so dudes like myself who were in the street never wanted to be in the street. And dudes who are not in the street love to always want to be in the street. I mean, that shit weird. Like, we don't want to be here. What the fuck you want to be here for? We trying every day to get out. You over here trying to get in. Cut me a check. I'll take you around the whole hood and show you why you don't want to be here. Said dropping jewels today. Yes, sir, man. I'm on one. I want everybody to live long and prosper. You know what I'm saying? I watch Star Trek. Jesse Shaw said, don't know if I could put that on the dad flip. Yeah, but Jesse, the dad is basking in the glory, right? Is the dad not going out with rappers, sitting on the sideline, kicking it with the rappers all the time, going to parties? The dad's basking in the success, right? Why is he not telling his son, I don't care how old you are, I wish my dad was alive right now to tell me some shit. I need my dad's advice right now. I've needed my dad's advice for years. Your dad can check you at any motherfucking time. Why is his dad not saying, hey, son, you about to blow the bag? The bag that we work so hard, because it's we. He raised his son. He made him play basketball. The bag we work so hard to get, you about to blow that. Why is the dad not doing that? Because the dad's too busy enjoying money, smoking weed. That shit's stupid. Ignorance begets ignorance. Calico in the building. What's good, baby? Yeah, Maurice Clarett ain't for shit. Oh, shit. All goody, what's good? His friends definitely ain't no good. I want no motherfuckers around me like that. That's gonna let me just fall. Doc said, how does Satan interrupt a meeting with God and the sons of men and then make it bet? Hey, if you go back to it, Satan, Lucifer, was God's most trusted angel, his head angel. So he had God's ear at all times. That's what all the drama. I'm gonna get into. If you read the Bible, you know what I'm talking about. But he had God's ear at all times. Satan was upset at the love that God had for humans. That's how everything happened. That's how heaven and hell happened. He went down as a serpent, told Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge, and all hell broke loose. Which is why God said everything that slithers will slither on his belly. There's a lot of shit, man. The Bible is just a book about life. That's what the Bible is about. CAB said that 8-game suspension was a joke. Yeah, half a year. I don't want that. I never want nobody to lose their shit. But he makes so much money. Take a half a year from him. This way he can't make all NBA next year. He loses millions of dollars, and he realizes what that is, what he is to the people. Because there's kids that watching that man. And by the way, I've been on Ja's IG for a long time. He a drunk. Now he'll drink a bottle of Hennessy and score 45 points the next day. So I'm never gonna knock the kid. But Ja been drinking since I don't know when. Ja be on his live motherfucking drinking. Carter said, flip that problem there, too much Chiefs and no India. That's the problem. Everybody want to be the boss, but then there's no real bosses. You know what a boss is? Let's tell you what a boss is. A boss is not a guy who has money. A boss is not a guy who talks loud. A boss is a person that has understanding, male or female. A boss is a person with understanding. Let me explain. A boss understands when this needs to go this way, this needs to go that way. My guys, my girls need to be this way. A boss is a person of understanding. A boss doesn't always have money. They find a bunch of bosses that are broke, but they have understanding. They don't need the money because they have the power. That's why dudes like Hitler, certain gangbangers who were some of the biggest dudes in the street ever. It was this that made them a boss. It wasn't money. It wasn't the violence came, but it was part of this, of understanding what needs to be done to protect my people. That's what being a boss is. A Brick Ross said a boss is one of the guarantees we all gonna eat. That's the truth. Because he understands if my people don't eat, it causes friction and we gonna have problems. So a boss is someone who has understanding. The reason I was a boss is because I understood my neighborhood, I understood the hood. I understood the older dudes I was with. I was raised by older dudes. I wasn't with dudes my age. I had an understanding of what was going on at all times. Okay? People have a definition of a boss all messed up. A boss is someone who understands what needs to be done, what has to be done, what will be done. You watch some of these TV shows and look, if you see the boss and how he thinks, nah, we're not going to do that. You be like, well, how you going to let him get away with that? Because sometimes you got to let someone get away with stuff in order to protect what you got. Yeah, we going to kill everybody tomorrow. But it will hurt us in the long scheme of things. So a boss is someone who has understanding. Everybody ain't a boss. They think they are. They want to be. But they don't have understanding. See, and also, a boss understands when there's a boss bigger than him. When he's not as much of a boss as he thought he was. But that's just how it is nowadays. So remember why Avon Goons always took the charge for, and that's what he's supposed to do. What was his name? Weebay sat in there, they had him for 2 bodies. Weebay said, you might as well just give me all the bodies. He said, yo, give me something now. Weebay took like 40 bodies. He was like, yep, I did that too. Got some more catch up? If you going down for 2 bodies, you might as well take them all. The movie Heat. The beginning scene of the movie Heat. When he robbed the bank truck. The dude killed. Now, if it's a robbery, it's armed robbery. As soon as the dude shot the first guard in the head, it becomes robbery homicide. 1 body is the same as 7 bodies. You're getting the same amount of time or the death penalty. So if you look at Heat, they looked at each other. When the first guard went down and he died, he got killed, and they said, fuck it. It's the same body. It's the same charges. So at the end of the day, when Weebay took that charge for Avon, and he took all those bodies, he was like, yeah. Give me all the, he had the French fries in his mouth. Yep, I did that too. Yep, I did that too. Said, you did that one over there? You didn't do that. He goes, I did that one too. I'm taking that. Yep, give me all of them. Why not? What did, what's his enemy? Remember Avon's enemy, the young boy, Marlo? Marlo's hitter. What did Marlo's hitter say? Remember he was in the cell with him, and his hitter, they had 2 or 3 bodies on his hitter. And he said, you're going to have to take those bodies in all the vacants. He said, yeah, it's what it is. Just make sure my kids are taken care of. What's the difference from 1 body 2 bodies to 20. There's no fucking difference. So that's why you stand up. See, the problem is these kids nowadays, they'll be like, well, I killed him, but I didn't kill those guys. No, brother, you going down anyway. You might as well just take them all. Calico said, real, recognize real. You already know. In the streets with Keith. Shout to you. And thank you for that, Mama Flip. Yeah, shout to you, Keith. Shout to Keith's big party coming up soon. Dennis Strong, what's good with you, baby? Sosua forever. Have you ever thought about opening a franchise of FlipFlop? Actually, hopefully the next one will be in Puerto Plata soon. Hopefully. It's been in the works, but you guys gotta understand, son, I'm a very technical person. I take my time with everything. Case in point, people open up businesses and they close in 6 months or a year. It won't be me. So I take my time with everything. I didn't work this hard to not succeed. Another thing. So it's 2 things. I forgot the other thing I tell you. Another thing. So big shout to Travel Albino. He swims with sharks, skydives. Listen to me. Listen to me. I did not survive South Jamaica, Queens. No, I'm sorry. Southside Jamaica, Queens. For someday someone to say, oh man, he survived all those bullets, but he damn sure was swimming with sharks and the shark killed him. He was skydiving and the parachute ain't come out. I did not survive my hood to go out here and do all this other shit. He was over there snorkeling and he died. Nope, not gonna happen. If you notice, a lot of shit I won't do. I won't do it. Why would I survive my neighborhood to go jump to my death or do something that I'm known to die? Shout to Bino, he was swimming with sharks. I'm like, my nigga. He showed me the video. I was like, you good. He was like, bro, you should try it. I said, I did not survive my neighborhood. So one day someone would say, man, that guy who survived that neighborhood, that worked in the crack era, lived all those years, he died swimming some sharks. He died skydiving. Nope, won't be me. I did not survive my hood to go through no bullshit. I think those things are very adventurous. I admire a lot of you guys for that. I'm adventurous. I go all over the place. But me going with a man-eating machine in the water is not going to happen. Me jumping out of a plane, a very good plane that actually works and is flying normally, me jumping out of it is not going to happen. Me going doing all that crazy stuff y'all be doing, I won't even bungee jump. Like, what the? I've seen bungee jump cords snap. Like, are y'all crazy? I'm like, oh man, Greg survived the hood, but he damn sure didn't survive bungee jumping. Are you fucking crazy? I made it this far to do that. I just told you all the tough times I went through to jump in the water with sharks. Okay, let me get in. Oh man, at least nobody's out here having a shootout. Let me get in the water with some sharks. I'm good, thank you. I enjoy your videos when you guys are all the shark stuff. I'm good with that. Dennis said, did you end up linking with Ty? I had the Ty beard. I had 2 Ty beards. Brandon Williams said, y'all make some good daiquiris at Flip. I appreciate that. I did 2 Ty beards. They're pretty good. And like I said, I'm not a beer guy. So I'm not going to leave yet, but I want to ask you guys something. So I remember we did the shark mentality. So I created something new. Well, I hope I created it. I thought about it. I created something new. The bear mentality. Now, hear me out. It's not like the shark mentality because the shark is a shark. He has to go forward. But it's the bear mentality. Now, shout to the black bear. They're kind of laid back, passive. Shout to the grizzly bear. They only attack if you invade their territory. But I'm going to go with 2 bears that I need you guys to know about. The koala bear, which is the sweetest, nicest bear around. It means nobody any harm. And then the motherfucking polar bear. The polar bear is an apex predator, has no enemies, never saw a meal it didn't like. Anything that's around a mile radius of a polar bear is a fucking meal. So the bear mentality, I'm a polar bear. I'm here to eat. I'm here to devour. I'm apex. I want to take everything. What's that, Beth?
That's my bag.
Oh, you could be a koala bear and sit back and be all huggy and don't get. I don't want to deal with that. Somebody hug me. I don't want to deal with it. Oh, you could be a polar bear and attack everything. When polar bears attack humans, it's because humans are within a mile radius of polar bears. Polar bears attack everything. They don't care about nobody. They don't fear nobody. They don't care about nothing. Anytime you see pictures of a polar bear, it's from very far away. And they're looking like, what's that? He said a Chicago bear. They don't count, they lose a lot. Anytime you see pictures of polar bears, you see they're looking like, he looks kind of tasty. They actually be like barbecue sauce or soy sauce. Polar bears eat everything and everybody. So at the end of the day, the bear mentality, are you going to be a polar bear and attack life for everything it's worth? Or are you going to be a koala bear and hide and wait for hugs and kisses and hope somebody protects you? I'm a polar bear. I'm going to get it. I'm going to take it. I'm not going to sit there and wait for it and hide behind iceberg and all that shit. By the way, if you're on a Paradise Life cruise, I'm on iceberg duty the first night. Yes, I know we're in Florida, but the Titanic didn't think icebergs were gonna hit them either, so I'm good. So I'll be out with my binoculars. I actually ordered a pair of binoculars. You guys go party. I'll be on the deck. Try to see if I get in there with the captain, talk to him, ask him the percentage of icebergs he's seen in the Florida waters. You know, shit I like to do. I swear to God I'm gonna do it. And people don't believe me, I swear to God I'm gonna do it. You might not see me for like 7 hours. I'm gonna be out there like, okay, it's not an iceberg. Okay, cool.
Not an iceberg, it's a Bermuda Triangle.
It's a Bermuda Triangle. Oh man, I'm not going there. Hey, Roman, what's good? Would you appreciate you, brother? So at the end of the day, the bear mentality, like I said, we did the shark mentality. I did not invent that. That is something I read. But the bear mentality, man, you got to be a polar bear. No knock on the grizzly, but you know, the grizzly kind of only attacks if you're in his area. If you come around the grizzly's kids, if it's a female, she's coming for you. She's attacking you until you're dead. If you're within probably 200 yards of a female grizzly, she's killing you. Hands down. Grizzlies actually attack like polar bears do. It's just that grizzlies, if you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. You know. I saw a video the other day. My man, Mr. Ball, I fuck with him a lot. And the dude was taking pictures, and he don't realize the polar bear and her cubs are like, the polar bear, the grizzly bear and her cubs are like this. They're running towards him while he's taking pictures. They're going to kill his ass. Opponent told us that. Mira, un plástico. So my new diet, I changed my diet up. I'm actually sore because I was in the gym the other day. Salmon, I'm gonna show you my new diet. This is my new diet. I had some salad with my boo the other day, so broccoli, this is for the carb. I need some good clean carbs. Nice salmon. I wonder why I don't serve salmon. Salmon's expensive. Mira, the plástico de cosas chiquitas, okay? Salmon's expensive. Real expensive. Okay. So I will not be eating salmon a lot. He said, global warming, no damn bull job, iceberg. Hey, listen. The Titanic did not expect an iceberg. Okay? I'm a historian. They couldn't get they didn't have the keys to the binocular box that night. All right? All I'm saying is I'm buying my own binoculars and I'm gonna be out there. I'll have a little whistle. A little whistle. Iceberg straight ahead. I swear to God. The reason I never done a cruise, I saw Titanic and Poseidon's Adventure. Appreciate you, brother. I saw Titanic and Poseidon's Adventure. Jesus Christ. That'll mess you up. I said, I ain't never going to no cruise. But y'all, listen. Keep that bear mentality. Don't listen. I'm proud of all of y'all. Oh, Jay, we in. I'm sore as a motherfucker. I forgot I ain't worked out in 2 years. My body's like, hello. My body was like, I went in the gym like I had been working out forever. Like I never stopped. My body's like, hello. No salmon here. It's all imported salmon. That's why it's so damn expensive. This shit pricey as a mother. That's why I don't serve salmon. It's pricey. I got salmon burgers. I gotta buy some more. This shit expensive as hell. Excuse me. But at the end of the day, guys, you've been through tough times. It made you tougher. And no matter what you go through, you are gonna be stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, so I just went to the gym. My body's sore as hell. It's called delayed muscle stress, right? I haven't worked out in 2 years. My body's, all my muscle tears, I gotta regenerate, rebuild the muscle, make the muscle stronger. Every time you push your weight and you tear your muscle down, you make it stronger. Every time. So everything you do will make you stronger. Just have to use your mind. Appreciate that. Dennis, I just talked about the John Moran stuff, man. He a nut for that. Jack Rabbit, yeah, salmon. Yeah, I like salmon, but it's pricey here. Joe, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you very much. Josh said, great sentence, sir. Thank you, guys. Listen, guys, like, share, subscribe. If you know somebody need to hear this message today, share it with them. Appreciate all y'all. Hit that merch button. I put all the links. If you scroll all the way to the top, all the links up in there, or in the pinned comment section and the description section. Go check the websites out. Buy you some merch. Paradise Life, we everywhere, man. We everywhere. Worked hard to build it, and I'm glad you support it. Appreciate y'all.